Can we truly measure internal states of consciousness empirically? Imagine trying to catch a whisper in a noisy room. That's similar to what scientists face when they try to measure consciousness. It's an internal experience, private and unique to each person. Because of that, directly measuring what someone feels or thinks is really tricky. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. Researchers have come up with ways to get around this challenge by looking at the brain and behavior. One main method is studying brain activity. Technologies like electroencephalograms, which record electrical signals from the brain, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, which shows blood flow in different parts of the brain, help scientists see what's happening inside. These tools can tell us when someone is awake, asleep, or under anesthesia. They look at patterns of brain activity that tend to happen when a person is conscious. For example, when the brain is highly interconnected and active in many areas, it usually means the person is awake or alert. When brain activity is less complex, it might mean they are asleep or unconscious. Scientists also observe behavior. If someone responds purposefully to a question or stimulus, it suggests they are aware of what's happening. For example, if a patient moves their hand when asked or follows a visual cue, it's a sign of consciousness. Combining brain scans with these responses makes the assessment more accurate. However, even with these tools, we can't fully capture what it feels like to be conscious. The subjective experience, the inner sense of awareness, is still out of reach for direct measurement. We're relying on correlating brain activity and observable actions with what people report about their feelings. But reports can be limited because some people might not be able to communicate well, or their descriptions might not match their internal experience perfectly. So, while we can't measure consciousness in the same way we measure temperature or blood pressure, science has made progress. We now have reliable ways to estimate and understand different levels of awareness, especially in medical settings. These methods help doctors assess patients who can't speak or move, like those in coma or vegetative states. The ongoing goal is to improve these techniques to better understand the rich, layered nature of conscious experience. It's a fascinating challenge because it involves bridging the gap between what's happening inside the brain and what's happening inside a person's mind. Even if we can't see consciousness directly, these scientific tools give us a meaningful glimpse into one of the most mysterious parts of human life.